Welcome back to the quarterback film room here. We're taking a look at Florida State and former Notre Dame quarterback Everett Golson as he transitions now to the National Football League. Obviously, there's a ton of tape on him from Notre Dame. He played fairly well this past season at Florida State. Okay, he had an opportunity to play there after transferring from South Bend. He's still going to have questions to answer, obviously, as the pre-draft process unfolds here beginning in January. He didn't make the trip to Atlanta as well for the Peach Bowl due to personal reasons, supposedly. But we're taking a look at a drive from the Wake Forest game earlier this year in October. The first play here we dive into, and again, QB Film Room does not own any of this video content and is not intending to directly profit through marketing material or advertisements through this video. So it's strictly for educational purposes and commentary purposes. Here, Everett Golson changes up the play call based upon numbers he sees up front. The tight ends on the left elect to run the football to the left versus less numbers there. Then we come back here, and as you can see, Florida State condenses their formation. Golson's in the shotgun here. It's a second down play. Florida State's going to run a classic concept here, the curl flat concept. They're going to bring their tight end right here, who we're circling. They're going to bring him in on a curl route, but they're going to try to move a linebacker with him to open up a passing window for Golson to throw the football. You see Golson's mechanics back there. Hitches up in the pocket. He's in the shotgun. He displays fairly good feet, and he keeps his head over his chin to not give away or tell the defense where he intends to throw the football. As you can see, that helmet over the chin to look left down the pipe. And he comes back and he throws a little bit of a wobbly football, albeit on time. Florida State ends up catching the football. Next play here in this series, Golson was going to fake a handoff to the right side. And Florida State just has a boot concept moving left. A real easy throw for Golson. And it's an easy 10 yards for Florida State. Not a lot to glean from that particular throw. Florida State comes back here. And this is a throw that I want to evaluate a little bit deeper here. Golson, and we'll let the play run. He throws the ball to a corner route there, and it's incomplete. Okay, but if you watch a little bit closer on that particular throw, his release point's a little bit high, and he ends up throwing a half a tick late. It's a smash concept, so Golson sees pre-snap. He sees the cornerback head locked in on the outside wide receiver, so he immediately knows man coverage on the outside. He knows where he needs to go with the football. I don't have an issue with him not holding this half-field safety because they're already on the left hash, and the ball does need to come out inherently quick given where they are on the field and meshing that up with the timing of the play. Golson takes a hitch in the pocket and then throws, and he's off target. Okay, so a further nuanced throw, perhaps like a Jameis Winston would throw in 2014, he would get that ball out a half a tick sooner with timing and anticipation, something Golson didn't do on that play, and that's a question he's going to have to answer moving forward. The next play, again, it's 2nd and 10. Just an easy screen for Golson, predetermined throw. I don't have a huge issue with it. Accurate. But here we go. We got 3rd and 10, and Florida State uses this utility H-back player to and they use him as a utility offensive lineman. He's going to actually come over from his wing position to take A-gap responsibility with a second-level defender of Wake Forest blitzing. So if you notice this, they protect it tremendously up front for Golson with that H-back coming over to pick up that blitzing Mike linebacker, give him a comfortable pocket to survey from. Golson gets the ball out of his hand, throws on time, and is accurate to the receiver on the designed comeback throw to beat the coverage on 3rd and long. The next play in the series, Golson's going to get the snap. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to run at first sense of confusion. So I don't have an issue with that. Here they go, predetermined throw to the right side. He's an okay thrower. I wouldn't classify Everett Golson as having elite arm talent. He's a good thrower of the football, not great. At times he can be streaky. Here he comes back and he throws, moving instinctually and intuitively to his left to find the open receiver. I like this. As you can see, he feels the pressure. Eyes continue to stay downfield, and he throws fading a bit He throws on time and fairly accurate for the completion, so I like that. Now Florida State's in the red zone, and I believe there's one more throw that we can kind of pick apart. Coming up here, I believe they run the football here with that heavy, deep personnel look. But either way, Everett Golson, not a great prospect, a ton of tape on him. 3-year starter at Notre Dame, Florida State this year. There's going to be a Russell Wilson natural comparison to him. And you see here, he's going to survey and he's going to tuck in and run. Touchdown to check down in the red zone. Don't have an issue with that either. He's protecting the football. He's a guy who is going to have to prove to the scouts that he can really throw the football like a PhD level thrower, or else I don't project him being higher than a 4th to 5th round pick.